Hey there, it is Susie. I am an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories, and today I am back with another installment of our boutique boot camp. And today we're talking about business cards, branding, bling bags, and basket parties. So exciting. I absolutely love all of these things. So this is probably one of my favorite videos to be able to do for you guys. So, business cards. Let's start there because I think that every single person who has a business needs to have business cards. And just not any business card. You want to brand yourself. You want your business to stand out from other people's. So what I've done with my business cards is I keep them in a little organza bag. I have a business card and I have a how to care for your jewelry card in here. This happens to be one of my blessing bags, so it also has a free piece of paparazzi jewelry in it. My goal is to hand out 3 a day. But if there's not a piece of jewelry in there and I'm just handing out the cards, I usually hand out the card, this with a piece of candy, usually a couple of mints in there. I put chocolate in there one year. Oh my gosh, you guys, it melted everywhere. It made a heck of a mess, so I don't recommend that. Mints are great. Everybody loves a little treat. So handing this to somebody like, here, I would love you to check out my business. Like, what? This is great. Usually people just hand out business cards, or if someone asks for your business card, to hand them this instead of just the business card. Yeah, that's a way to brand yourself as a little extra, which is great. So let me show you my business card here. This is my Paparazzi business card, and it has my face on it. Why? Because when I hand these out, a lot of times I'm handing them out to people who I don't know. I just see in the store or I run into at church. And if they see a card that doesn't have my face on it, they're going to go, well, what is this and why do I have it? And they're going to throw it out. So now they're like, oh, that's Susie. That's right. Or, oh, that's that girl that gave me that. Okay, I remember who that is. So it's going to make them pause before they throw it out. So I highly recommend you put your picture on there. The information that you want to have on the back. You're going to want to have your business page from Facebook. You're going to want to have your VIP shopping group on there, the link to that. You're going to want to have your email address, your paparazzi website. If you have your own in-stock website, you're going to want that to be on there. Every possible way for people to shop and get a hold of you needs to be on your business card. So if you give them a piece of jewelry, they're not just thinking, oh, well, I would have to run into her again. They know I do vendor events, I do home parties, I do boutique parties. You can shop with me on my paparazzi site, my in-stock personal website, all the different ways that they are able to shop with you, you want to have on your business card. Now, I also have these cards that I had made, and both of them are through Vistaprint, and I always wait until there's a sale, like 50% off sale before I order, and then I order in bulk. This on the top says, long live the bling. And here is just some tips and tricks on how to care for your paparazzi jewelry. There's the 5 S's. Don't sleep, don't shower, don't swim, don't sweat, and don't spray perfume on your jewelry. It will tarnish your jewelry. And we need to let our customers know this. It is our job to inform them on how to take care of their beautiful $5 jewelry. So these I love to hand out. It always like, oh, thank you. It's such a smile instead of just your card going, oh, thanks. You want to sell it to me. So I always keep those with me. Branding. Let's talk about branding just a tiny bit more. Now, I also had these made up. Now, this is a postcard, and again, it has my face on it, big $5 jewelry, and on the back, I have more space to add information because I have text alerts, I have my 2 pages, I have my 2 websites, and also if people are interested in hosting a party or signing up with me, that information's on here. People sometimes, a lot of times, think that I make the jewelry. And I have to let them know, no, I buy it from Paparazzi. I'm a consultant, and then I sell it. So it's nice that they know that that's an option. These cards also are harder to lose. People tend to hang on to them because there's also information on how to earn free bling. So they kind of, ooh, what's that? So I always have those with me. Now, when a customer places their first order with me, whether it's online or I'm at an event, they're going to get one of these. that has my business card, the how to care for your jewelry, and a piece of candy in it. They always get that. And they also, I got these a little bit later on, so I was sending these out to people also who had already gotten the business card. I was just putting these in, but if you're a first-time person, you're going to get both of these from me. So that's branding for that part. Now, I will tell you also that my website has this picture, my Facebook page have this picture. It's me wearing my jewelry, looking really, really happy. People know my face, they know that I'm excited to do what I do, and it really helps to connect them to you. So there's that there. Now, bling bag and branding. So here is my bling bag right here. This is the bling bag, and you can see it's a nice bag. It's not huge, it's a nice bag. And what I love about the one that we get off of the Paparazzi back office is it has a little branding right here. It has the Paparazzi logo there. These bags, I believe, are between $35 and $40. You can go into your back office under Paparazzi Boutique and purchase them. They're not always in stock. I do have a couple of girls who sent me pictures of ones that they've bought off of Amazon, and I think there's one that's canvas that's $10. So definitely check that out if you're not able to afford this bag, or you just can't get it. You can't get your hands on it. I had to wait a while to get my hands on this. I didn't know about the whole Amazon thing. I will tell you, I've had this bag 2.5 years. I use it all the time, and it still looks brand new. It washes up wonderful, and it's very, very sturdy. So it's worth every penny of the $30. I will tell you that. The other thing that I love about this bag are these large pockets on the side. I always have a bottle of water here. And on this side is my cell phone, my lip gloss, my Altoids, my car keys. Anything that's for me goes over here. About the bling bag. So yes, this is going to be a great opportunity for you to show your jewelry and possibly sell some jewelry out of your bag. And I've done that. I've taken it to church with me. I've taken it to parties with me, different places, and people see it. And I've actually sold pieces from my bag. Mostly it is for an opportunity for people to see you with your jewelry, to yet again go, oh, that's the girl that sells jewelry. Or what I've had happen is I've had people connect with me or ask for my business card because they're like, oh, I used to buy from this girl and she doesn't do it anymore and I haven't been able to find anybody. They saw my bag. So now they're my customer, which is fabulous. So what do I keep in my bag? Because I don't sell a ton out of my bag, I know there's consultants that do, but personally I don't sell a ton out of it, but I do carry it wherever I go. This is what I like to keep in my bag. My personal wallet. Personal money, money that I use to pay for my groceries, ID, all that fun stuff. Money bag. If you're going to sell jewelry out of your bag, you need to have change, because you're going to end up having someone come up, want a piece of jewelry, they only have a 20 and you don't have change. This money that is in this bag is always, always my paparazzi money. I make money from selling paparazzi. I put some of it in here. There's 5s and 1s in here so that I have some cash. The other thing that is in here is my credit card reader. Always keep your credit card reader with you, because someone may want to use their debit or credit card to pay for some jewelry from their bag. So you want to have a money bag in there. Now, if you look inside, you can see those are the big cards that I have. I have some pens and paper in here. I have, oh, let me show you those. Those are my blessing bags and the business cards that are in the little organza bags. And then I have merchandising bags, because if someone does buy something, you're going to want to put it in a merchandising bag for them along with your business card. I've actually used these bags. I was at church and they were giving away like a bunch of cookies that were left over, and you know, the women were kind of, I was like, hang on, I've got some bags for you. And of course my business card was in the bottom. So these bags are 4 cents a piece in the back office. So I highly recommend you getting them and using them, because they're fabulous. The other thing that I always keep in my bag is a prospecting packet, I guess you could call it. These are the Paparazzi compensation plan and some FAQs about the business right here. So if you're having a conversation with someone, or someone comes up and asks you about the business, you can at least hand them this information with your business card to follow up with them and to give them a little information. I had these made up through Vistaprint. You definitely can do them at home. I think it was like 65% off. That's why I ordered them. And it explains a little bit more the different kits, what comes in there. Some more FAQs on the back. I have my story. This is a picture of my daughter and I, because when I first started Paparazzi, I started to help my daughter earn her money for her missions trips. So those are in there. And again, I have that pen and paper so I can write down their phone number. So those are in there. Okay. Now, what I have in the center of the bag are 3 bags. This is a great idea. I got this from another consultant because they were just kind of thrown in the bottom, and I thought, this is so much easier. So 3 merchandising bags. One says necklaces, one says bracelets, one says earrings. What I keep in those is 1 of anything that I'm wearing and 1 extra of anything that I am displaying in my bag, and a couple extras. And I thought this was absolutely brilliant. One of the consultants was saying that, you know, she had someone who had seen a necklace in the display window of her bag, and so she was like, oh, let me get that for you. And so she had the bag in her hand. We're standing in the store, and I'm kind of rummaging through the bag, and I went, oh, I know it's in here somewhere. Okay, hang on. Can you hang on to this for me for just a second, because I know it's in here. You pull out a piece that's not displayed in your window, because she's going to be like, oh my gosh, what's this? I didn't see this. Be like, oh my gosh, I have thousands of pieces of jewelry. I have a couple extras in here. She might want to take this bag and just start shopping through your bag. You never know. But yes, you keep 1 extra in there so that you can sell from it along with your bracelets and your earrings. They're nice and organized in the bottom of your bag. You can get to them very quickly. Money bag, wallet, and your display windows here. Let me show you. So, it's heavy. I have some children's bracelets here. I have the Starlit Shimmer children's rings, bracelet, earring, $5 rings, another pair of earrings. I have some necklaces. This is a snap bracelet, some post earrings, a choker, and a regular necklace. So I kind of got a lot of variety in there. Let me show you how I put these in here. So to get them to stand up nice like this. So all I did was took cardboard from the boxes that we receive our jewelry, and you're going to see there's black there. And at one point I did put pieces of like the bubble wrap that says Paparazzi on it that we get in our kits, but it was like too busy and it took away from the jewelry, so I changed it to just the black cardboard to make the jewelry stand out, poked a hole in it, and then I used one of these fasteners. You can get a big box of these fasteners at Walmart for under $2. And I just put it through the holder for the earrings, and then the bag that goes with these earrings I put behind it so that I have a bag to put them in. And for the rings, this is a great idea. I got this from another consultant too. When you order Starlit Shimmer, our children's pieces, you get these ring boxes, and you can see there's 2 holes side by side for each of the rings. So I keep those in there like that. But to display my adult $5 rings, what I've done is so there was 2 holes here. I just took my scissors and just made it 1 bigger hole so that I could display my rings. And there's a couple different ways that you can cut these. Mermaid Christine has a video on it where she does like one this way, one this way. Looks really cool like that. I had already cut all mine before I saw hers, but what I have found that I can put a larger ring and a smaller ring, a larger ring and a smaller ring, so that it gives a little variation. But so those are my rings. They go back in there. And the last one that I was going to show you was the snap bracelet. I have put this around a piece of the foam from the ring boxes. I took the foam out, I cut it in half, and I put that snap bracelet around there. The reason why I did that is because it gives it a little bit of form and keeps it from bending completely. I had a snap bracelet, like a long wrap bracelet in here for a few weeks, and it had squished and it permanently creased either side of the snap bracelet, and so it's not sellable because it just has these wonky things on there. So I highly recommend putting it on something that's going to help keep its shape. But this bag, you guys, it is more for promoting and branding yourself as the jewelry girl in your town, with your friends, with the people that you come in contact with. And it is a great opportunity to get your business card out there. And hey, you might even sell some jewelry out of it. I know a lot of consultants that do. All right, so that is, we went through branding, we went through business cards, and we went through the bling bag. And now we're gonna talk about a bling box, basket party, bag party, whatever you wanna call it. I'm gonna show you, okay, I'll show you this, which shows kind of the whole thing together, and then we'll break it down into bits and pieces. I have this little flyer that I laminated it, and it says host a bag party. And whenever I have someone hosting a bag party, I make sure that they display this with the jewelry so that people know that they can do this too, that they can host a party and earn free jewelry, and it has all of the information. It shows them exactly what it is that they'll be getting so that they know they're not getting, you know, a truckload of jewelry, or they're not getting 4 or 5 pieces. It shows them exactly what it is. Now, this one just came back, so it's a little dusty. I need to clean it up. I put my bag parties, bling boxes, basket parties, whatever you want to call them, in these bags right here. This bag is a huge canvas bag that I got off of our back office. If you go under Paparazzi Boutique, you'll see them. There's a pink one and there's this black one. They're $5. And I put everything in here, so when I take it to my hostess, it's all contained, and she's like, oh, it's not so overwhelming. That's the first thing my customer said was, oh, that makes it so less overwhelming when I know it's just all tucked away nice and neat. Keep it all together. So here is the box that I put my jewelry in for the box party. So here it is right here. This was the box that my $99 kit came in, and I kept it and I use it for my basket parties. You can go to Michael's and buy a beautiful basket if you want to. They have latches on them. That's the only thing this doesn't have is a latch. I wish it did. It has a little magnet, but I wish it had a latch. I might have to get one to keep it from opening and spilling in the bag, because that can be such a disaster. But I give them this box, and in the box, let me show you. Off of Amazon, I bought these mirrors. Now these mirrors are they're like paper almost, like a thick paper mirror. And so I have it on the inside of the box, so when she opens it up on her table, or in the break room, or over to her girlfriend's house, sitting it on your lap, you have a mirror to be able to see what the jewelry looks like on you. And I think I got 3 of them for like $12. Then I have it organized in here. Let me turn the camera maybe so we can see a little bit better here. Okay, we can see. So in here I have this, it has a little Velcro on it, so we can stick it right up here so people know that it's $5. And then I have these little baskets that I got from the dollar store. In here are all my Starlit Shimmer pieces. I have bracelets, earrings, and rings. One thing that I'm going to do is on each one of these pieces, there was a consultant that said, put a little sticker on them, a little pink sticker, because your consultants, or excuse me, your hostesses might not know the difference between a $5 piece and a $1 piece. And if someone brings it up to them, they may charge them $5 for it. They might get confused as to what it is. And you want to make this as easy as possible for your customers and your hostesses to be able to shop. So you can put a little pink sticker on there and let them know if it has a pink sticker on it. It's a kid's item. It's only $1. Then I have a basket of just bracelets. So I have cuffs, stretch bands, pull ties, leather, suede wraps, every different kind of color you could want, or style of bracelet you could want is in here. I've also made it so that there's some sets in here. So if someone looks at a necklace, there's going to be a bracelet in here that goes with it. Same thing for the rings. You want to put a little thought into your baskets, okay? And it's going to get you more sales, because people will see a bracelet and think it's gorgeous, but I don't know what to wear it with. And then all of a sudden they see there's a necklace. They're like, ooh, perfect. So that helps. The next basket is one for short necklaces. And so I have, I have the coconut shell. I have some fringe necklaces, some dainty necklaces. We've got some bulky necklaces, just tons and tons of different ones, all the different colors, the brass, the copper, all in here so that they see the variety, because that's what's really important, is the variety. And then the last bin that I have is earrings. Again, fish hook, hoops, studs, clip-ons, a little bit of everything in here. And then in the back, right here is a box of rings. So these are the rings that they can look at and go through. And everything fits really nicely back into this box. And the little flyer, where did my flyer? Oh, here's my flyer. Goes right there with the $5. The other thing that I give my host is a beautiful necklace on a form bust, so that they're able to, if they set this out, they can set a piece of jewelry out so it looks like a little boutique, right? So that piece. The black ones that you get from in your kit, they fit in this box perfectly. This one doesn't, so I just have to stick it in the bag. It doesn't fit in the box because it's a little too high. The next thing that I give them are long necklaces, and this is how I send the long necklaces to my hostesses. So on Amazon, you can get these twirly ties, very inexpensive, and you hang your long necklaces. This, my friends, is a Quaker Oats box, and I just covered it with some contact paper to make it look nice. I put the little hanger through the top, and boom, you have yourself a necklace holder. And then the last thing that is going to go into your bling box, let me turn that up just a little bit, is some information and supplies for your hostess. So I have it in a sparkly little binder, and let me show you what I have in here. The first thing is our basket party agreement. It tells them exactly the items that are in here, how many each are in here, how many she has returned. She signs it. She knows that she's responsible for the jewelry. I am giving her $400 in retail of jewelry. So you want to make sure that you only give these to people who you really trust are going to take care of your merchandise. So first things first, I have the contract, one for her and one for me, and we sign it, and it's right in the very, very front here. Then I have contact information. So for anybody who purchases, I have her write down their contact information so that I can thank them. I can get a hold of them and let them know that if they have any issues or if they need anything, they can connect with me, and I just want to be able to reach out to them. So it's important that she writes that down for you. And I've got a couple pages of that because you never know. Hostess instructions. This is so great to go over with your hostesses. These instructions about how to show it off, try it on, make a sale, share it, and collect your free bling. So it explains exactly what this box is all about. The next page that I have is exactly how she earns her hostess rewards. And it just tells them there. The next page are some facts and questions and facts. What is the jewelry made of? How often do they come out with the new jewelry? Do you have a catalog? Just different questions that people are probably going to ask her. You've already got those answers for her, and you can go over them with her, but you're going to give her this so she can refer to it. Have you ever thought of doing what I do? And then it has all of the different perks right here. And the last one is become a consultant. So it gives them a bunch of information about becoming a consultant. You always want to give them the opportunity, present the opportunity to them. They're also going to get some merchandising bags that have your business card in them already, and a money bag. I don't supply my hostesses with change. That is something that they have to do themselves. And you know, they're just responsible for getting me the funds at the very end. I've had some hostesses that go completely through Zelle and Venmo. If somebody wants to buy something, they have to Zelle the hostess the money or Venmo them the money, and then at the very end the hostess gives me all of that money, so that there's no actual cash you know, they're not having to hang on to cash, because so many people do the Cash App and Apple Pay and all of that. So that makes it really, really easy. You have to also let your hostess know that she needs to charge tax on these pieces. And it all fits very, very nicely in this bag. So let me just put it all in here. Here comes my puppy down to say hi. Hi, buddy. There's his tail. So put that. And then we put jewelry. So here it is here. Then I have my binder. So she has everything she needs right there. And the bust, so that she has a bust to display. So, bling bag, business cards, branding, and basket parties. I hope that you learned something new, a new way to promote yourself, a new way to set the tone in your friend group, in your community, that you're the jewelry lady, and another opportunity to sell jewelry. So go out there, get those bags together. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money. I'll tell you, everything that I used in here it can be free. I mean, the oatmeal container, I use dollar store little crates. You don't have to use them if you don't want to. You can make it however you want. Use some Tupperware that you have at home. I just found that those stacked perfectly, and then the lid would close, and it worked out great. So I can't wait to see what you have created and hear how this works for you. I do have links down underneath of the video on the team page for all of the stuff that you may possibly need or want that I have used. So good luck, and you just finished another video in Boutique Bootcamp. So congratulations to you. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next one.